if you have not seen those games, please head to our YouTube channel while you're there. Subscribe, but then also check out the play that we're talking about. Was that I believe that was map 2, if I remember correctly.
Yes,
the second map.
it was Junkertown.
Yeah, it's a big one. So
we need to promote that clip on Twitter. We didn't.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, we could clip that. We'll put it on Twitter.
It's hard to believe it's been 8 months since I subbed. It is hard to believe, Aziz. All right, so
well, here we go.
Yeah, it looks like we got Chief and Flav and Tank, Bonsai and Dirty Paws DPS, Emily and On Her on support.
And this is kind of what I was thinking, that once I started talking about the teams and with Emily filling in, I know she is almost exclusively playing support. So I thought maybe Flav would have to flex back over to that tank role, at least for this game. It looks like he's gone with the off-tank role. Chief will stay as the Reinhardt, which at the beginning of the season, Flav told me that Reinhardt was probably Chief's one of his least comfortable heroes. So, but you know, we talked about that last time we casted together, and then he did great on it. So we'll see what happens here as they enter the control point. Lunar Abyss already in the red on that control point. Chief trying to push forward. Bonsai has an early pick on Reaper. Chief charging forward, and the Racers again. Bonsai with the pick on Telgum on the Reinhardt, and a May Ice Wall to kind of separate them while they retreat. Chief is able to get a pick on Dantec and the Moira, but Murray State establishing early control thanks to the picks of Bonsai on the Doomfist.
Yeah, it's looking really good for Murray State right now, but I mean, that's been the tail of the tape every match so far this season. They take the early lead and something bad happens.
And it could be something bad here, although the Chief and Bonsai teaming up, May and Reinhardt both taken down on Lunar Abyss, so now they'll need to be careful. You can see them slowly starting to back off, but just trying to build a little bit of ult charge as Chief pushes forward with his shield to push them back even farther. And now Murray State playing more aggressive than we've seen them play before, and I like this rotation here from the Chief and Flav playing that Zarya Reinhardt combo very well. And there's a nice fire strike. Shatter is ready to go for the Chief. He's going to bait them all out into this corner, but he's going to have to be careful of the bubbles and the shields from the Lunar Abyss side. There's a Graviton Surge on the side of Lunar. It's going to allow for 3 to fall on the Racers, and the rest of them will have to back up here.
Yeah, Dirty Paws got locked out from a May wall there, and he really couldn't do anything. So I think that's why they kind of saved the Shatter at that point. They didn't want to... Well, no, they popped the Shatter, didn't they?
I'm not used to being back on. Yeah, I guess he did pop the Shatter here. And we'll switch back over. I'm going to look at Dirty Paws here because he has the ult ready. A big ice wall separating them, and now a high noon perfectly timed to force Murray State to back off. And they do find Emily. She was just outside of that shield of the Chief, and it caused her to fall there. Unlucky for her, and a big mace snipe there on Dirty Paws.
Quite a
the
few
Racers are going to
ults
struggle to get out of spawn here.
They've got 3 now. They should be getting ready to do some sort of combo play here. I'm really happy to see Zarya in play. I just think it's a good combo with the Reinhardt. It really lets you rotate in the damage a lot better.
Yeah, they go together like that. I don't know, peanut butter and
peanut butter.
chocolate. Yeah, there you go. Coffee and anything.
Yep.
They together really well and complement each other, and we can see that as the Racers are able to move forward here. Dirty Paws, there's a pick. Bonsai as well. Perfect time to use that ult as they move forward onto the control point. Bonsai leading the line. There's a Graviton Surge, and Zarya in the back line. They're just trying to keep their team alive, but Murray State just and Chief
taking her to Oz. He Narnia'd her.
And Chief, what a perfectly timed charge there. That was
Chief playing deep, real deep.
Now that's a Twitter clip.
That is a Twitter clip.
That's for Twitter clip. And there's a Shatter now. Chief is just making all of the big plays. He's got 2, I think, or 1 to his name, but he's assisting everybody right now. And Murray State at 85%.
I'm loving this.
What a retake.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Racer Esports.
Chief trying to escape.
Good bubble
like the
from
charge
Flop.
to escape, but unfortunately, that's going to result in a death there. We are now in overtime, 99-61, but Murray State, I don't think they're going to survive this here. They do still have Flopfilth on the point, though. Bonsai is there as well. He's at 150. Now he's healed back up. He can stay on the point for a little bit longer. He's just trying to do a little bit of extra damage. Haru takes him down on the Lucio. On her is... Well, now Chief has joined him. He snuck back up there, so Chief is with him as well. Murray State can just continue to contest here. 99-77 and counting. There's the rally popped, healing Zarya as Murray State bounces around this left-hand side of the point. There's a shield bash from on her. Murray State just putting everything they can into this fight. Got Flopfilth on the right-hand side, getting a little bit of extra damage, a little bubbling the Chief. Bubbling himself. Bonsai getting a pick on Mei. That would be an important pick if Murray State can go ahead and get the Reinhardt or the Zarya here. That may make the difference. But their health is too much.
Oh.
And,
Flap has his ult. Looking for that grab.
He wanted to use it, but he was taken down just so quickly. Murray State has to continue to contest. They're staggered.
Bonsai is scary tonight. I don't know if you're watching these Doomfist plays, but oh my goodness.
Yeah, he ate his Wheaties tonight, that's for sure. He is playing out of his skin right now, and he's just jumping around all over the place now. Dirty Paws, Emily. The rest of the racers here. Chief coming up, showing up here right at the right time. Although Bonsai is frozen, this may be enough. Lucio on her. He needs to stay on the point. He's able to stay and contest. There's a Graviton Surge. The Chief, his health is so low, but thankfully on her was there to back him up. He's got that healing boost right now. The racers just this prolonged team fight just playing out here, and on her just keeping his team in it, but I think that's going to do it. That Graviton Surge will probably end that round if they can. Oh, yeah. Knocks them off, and that's round one. Tight round, though.
Yeah, that was a really good round from both teams there. Murray State just right there at the end when that McCree popped high noon, and they just had nowhere to go, and then Zarya had her grab ready. There's nothing they could do there at the end. That was just well timed and possibly a little bit lucky from Lunar Abyss, but it worked out really well in their favor. I called for only Genji to be banned from the tournament. He's playing Mei, which is direct violation of his name.
Yeah, we're gonna have to report that up to the ELO Hell officials and let them know about that massive violation there. Here we go. Round number 2, map 1. It is a best of 5, of course. This is the ELO Hell GitGud Championship. While Tespa is a best of 3, this is a best of 5. And we are on round 2, map 1. And it looks like maybe Lunar Abyss. I didn't see if there was a teleporter.
I didn't see a teleporter either, but they do have a Symmetra.
They have a Symmetra, so they ran the teleporter and they got over there. One of the drawbacks of not having full spectators, we can't tell exactly what the other team is doing, but now we're entering this team fight on the point. And the racers again, well, I was gonna say they were looking good until Electrobotic, I believe is his name, got 3 there. Now the racers team kill for Lunar Abyss, basically. Yeah, an actual team kill, and now the racers already have to restart.
Pretty rough here. I mean, we kind of expect them to just kind of group up. Bonsai is looking like he's going to take an alternate route as perhaps a distraction maneuver. And they're going to go front again.
So here come the racers into this front door here. Fire Strike already used by the Chief. His health so low. He's able to be healed, though, and they're going to have to watch out for those turrets. You saw Chief kind of look up there behind him, and there's another big charge off the map. That's one in each round so far, and it's complemented by Bonsai's, I believe, a triple. And the team fight continues onto the point. Coalescence from Emily is just going to clean up Lunar Abyss, and that will be a change in control for the racers.
Yeah, Bonsai has definitely been practicing his Doomfist every little bit more. I mean, he was good before, but this is getting close to some Avi levels of play, if you ask me.
Yeah, he's going off a little bit right now, and we love to see it. This is reminiscent of what he could do before. We saw him play out of his skin with the Doomfist prior in I believe it was fall semester. He could really play this role, so he's showing up big, and there's a punch again. Telgum, he escapes. Look at that mobility he has. He is so good with that. He's got his Meteor Strike. He's gonna pop it here, probably just use it to escape. No, he's going to be bold here. He's actually going to try and get this Lucio, who's able to get away.
Yeah, I think he's
going to
trying
chase
to
him
isolate.
down.
He's keeping that support away from his team.
Yeah, I like that. I like that aggression and good thoughts from him now. That allows the racers to play in the position they're playing it now, and they've got the rally to support them. As Lunar Abyss comes out of this front door, they're playing right here in that middle, but they are going to go ahead and teleport. Now they're on the point. Racers have to rotate very quickly. Good grab. There's a symmetrical wall, but it's in the wrong place. Flav is still alive. He's spraying after surviving that charge. And the Death Blossom is not enough for Lunar Abyss as the Chief once again charges Telgum to his death. And Bonsai, another pick as well. Those two are teaming up quite well tonight. But Lunar Abyss may go ahead and take this. And they will. And go ahead and change control, 65 to now 45.
Yeah, I mean, great play there. They caught him off guard. I definitely think that symmetrical wall was a little bit of a panic play by Abyss there. And they were able to get in there and do a lot of damage, but it just didn't seem like quite enough, or there wasn't quite the target focus they needed.
Interesting play from Bonsai. I'm watching him. He's charging and just trying to get. He got glitched out actually.
Yeah,
he was trying to charge over the top and got caught on that pagoda. And now there's a big shatter coming in. Jacket has two, and that's a big wipe from the Racers. Lunar Abyss with the big plays. That's
yeah, it looks like that.
Kill.
Getting hung up there was probably the whole problem with that play. I don't think if Bonsai had gotten stuck, that wouldn't have happened. But that's how the game goes sometimes. Glitches aplenty.
Now the Racers have to rush here as Lunar Abyss has 91%. Chief being very aggressive. His shield pushing forward. His shield is down. It's damaged. Back up a little bit. 165. There's a shatter. I don't know if I found any. Maybe one. Dirty Paws with 3 though. Now 4. Or 3. Yeah, no, 4. He got 4. And there's a team kill for the Racers.
Bonsai had that meteor strike setting on the exit, and then Dirty Paws came in with the Death Blossom, and they just kind of cleaned up the house.
I'm enjoying watching every game this partnership between Dirty Paws and Bonsai just growing, and both of them really complementing each other, and especially tonight, these two roles are just really working out.
Bonsai getting a little too aggressive there.
Sometimes it doesn't pay off. Meanwhile, in the backline on her, oh, he's going off, but not able to finish it. Jacket man. That's not good for the Racers.
That is not good at all. I don't think anyone's going to make it there in time, and that is map 1 to Lunar Abyss.
Well, as you've said, the tail of the tape for the Racers so far this season is close, but not close enough.
Yeah, I mean, they're putting in all the effort. Hopefully this transition will finish so we can see the play of the game, and we will. Look at this beauty. They had nowhere to go.
Perfect ult combination. Good teamwork from the Racers there to get in, but unfortunately, losing map 1. He's on Ash. And you can punish them here if they're not careful. There's a shatter. Nobody caught out from the shatter. Bob from Murray State placed down in front of the payload. Now it's their turn with the aimbot. Reaper trying to retreat. On her is able to find him. Good pick from Murray State's Lucio. Telgum just trying to do everything he can, but Bonsai takes him down.